This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Now, from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama to West Georgia. Sure hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day weekend. We are slap dab in the middle of it. And the weather forecast is going to continue to be fantastic for East Alabama and West Georgia. Those of us up here in Northeast Georgia and the Carolinas got a bit of a surprise yesterday. A subtropical low backed in from the Atlantic and actually brought us some rain yesterday afternoon. We'll show you that in just a few moments. But first, let me remind you to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. He is your local Alpha agent in the East Alabama area, and he's a good, honest dude. He's going to tell you like it is. He'll be honest with you and tell you whether he can increase your insurance coverage and how much he can save you with your insurance, both your personal and commercial insurance. So scan the QR code or click the link at the top of the video or call Jamie at 256-831-7770 to find out what Jamie Dukas can do for you. He can most likely save you money and increase your coverage. Also, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. So for today, you ain't got to worry about any severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday as we continue to celebrate Memorial Day weekend. Now, if you're up here in Northeast Georgia, maybe from Athens east into the Carolinas, up into North Carolina, Virginia, maybe even extreme eastern Tennessee, maybe a shower or two today from a subtropical low that has moved in off of the Atlantic, and that thing has actually caused some pretty gusty winds and some heavy rainfall in portions of South Carolina, especially northwest South Carolina and northeast Georgia. The rain moved in yesterday afternoon and it's pretty much hung on all night long. It looks just like a hurricane, but it's not very strong, and it is subtropical, meaning it does not have tropical characteristics. That's not going to affect your weather across East Alabama or West Georgia. We have blocking high pressure that's going to keep that thing off to the east out of your area today. And then as we head toward Monday, still rainy across the Carolinas, beautiful across Alabama and Georgia. Memorial Day is going to be absolutely picture perfect. And then as we look at Tuesday, we'll start to see the humidity levels increase a little bit across North Georgia. Eventually by Wednesday and Thursday, that's going to happen all across Alabama and Georgia as we return to the humidity, and our rain chances will be on the increase as we head toward the middle and latter part of this upcoming week. Yeah, so there it is. You see that yellow X right there off the coast of Charleston, a non-tropical low-pressure system located about 60 miles southeast of Charleston, South Carolina, continues to produce gusty winds and disorganized showers and thunderstorms well away from its center over portions of the southeastern United States. And we don't expect this to become tropical, but it is causing some issues there along the coast. So if you're at places like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, just a horrible Memorial Day weekend. You'd be much better off just go ahead and leave now and head toward Panama City or Destin or Fort Walton or Seagrove. That's the most beautiful beaches in the world anyway. I don't know why. I mean, look, it's neat to go to the Atlantic coast to experience it, but if you want the absolute best, you got to go to the beaches of Northwest Florida to experience that. Just a nasty day on the Atlantic side of things today, and that'll continue tonight and right on into tomorrow as well. Currently 51 degrees at the East Alabama Bee Company. The high yesterday was 75. We currently have fair skies. The wind is calm. gusting to 0 miles per hour because it's calm. Humidity 95%, the barometric pressure 30.07. No rain officially in the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning 5:33, sunsets this evening at 7:43. Don't forget to stop by ML Albury's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. Headed for 78 this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, both 78. Wedowee and Woodland will hit 77. Carrollton will top out at 77 this afternoon. Alexander City and Dadeville both will hit 80, and Valley and Lynette right there around 78 and 79 degrees this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Today, mostly sunny, 78 this afternoon, 54 your overnight low. Then on Memorial Day, Monday, we're looking for mostly sunny conditions, 77 for your high. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 81. And then as we hit the mid part of the week, we're looking at a 20% chance of showers in the afternoon on Wednesday. Pretty warm, 83. Thursday, a 40% chance, 81. And Friday, a 40% chance of afternoon pop-up thunderstorms. 79 degrees will be your high temperature on Friday. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing that low pressure sitting just off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina this morning. It looks like the storm is kind of backing back toward Georgia, but it really isn't. The low pressure center, or the center of the low, is moving, drifting really to the north. And because we have high pressure in the northeastern part of the country, it's kind of pushing the showers back toward Georgia and northern South Carolina. But as overall, the system is lifting to the north, maybe a tad bit east of due north, and eventually will pull away. I don't think our rain chances across northeast Georgia or the Great Smokies will be as high today, though we cannot rule out that possibility of a passing shower. You can actually see this morning we have some showers taking place there up in Stevens County around Toccoa. And that is continuing on up into Rabun County, extreme northern Towns County, and getting up into the Great Smoky region as well. And we could have some more of those showers up there. I know a lot of folks are up there at Gatlinburg celebrating. Ran into some folks yesterday just totally by chance at a convenience store just north of Gainesville, Georgia on 985 from my hometown of Prattville, Alabama. What are the odds, huh? We carried on a great conversation. They know my dad who still lives there. It was pretty cool. I'll tell you how that happened right quick. So I'm standing in line. I noticed this guy who has on an Alabama football shirt. And I'm going, oh my goodness, here comes an Alabama fan. When I see folks like that away from home, I always ask them what part of Alabama they're from. So he walks up and gets in line right behind me, and I turn to my right, and there's a lady in the line next to me with an Auburn shirt on. I turned and looked at the Alabama guy, and I said, you see that Auburn shirt over there, don't you? And he said, oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere. I run into him everywhere. And I said, well, I'm one of those as well. And he just busted out laughing. I said, what part of Alabama you're from? He said, I'm from Prattville, Alabama. I said, you got to be kidding me. That's where I was born and raised. Long story, but it was pretty cool. It is a small world, and actually ended up knowing his family. He knows my dad, used to shop with him there in Prattville. Cool stuff. Anyway, there you go. Just rambling this morning, but that's pretty cool, I think. So, beautiful day, all in all, across East Alabama and West Georgia for the balance of your Memorial Day weekend. Hey, don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. If you own a business such as Mr. Joey Knight down at Anchor Roofing, please give me a call. Send me a message on Messenger, text message, message, email, smoke signal, however you want to get in touch with me. I'm easy to find, and I can show you how you can become a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. We have several slots open right now, and we do desperately need your support. So if you got that business, get in touch with us. I can put you in front of a lot of potential customers here on Dr. Don's Weather, and you continue to keep us going so that we can support folks across East Alabama and West Georgia who deserve weather coverage just like the big guys do over in Birmingham and Atlanta. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We shall do all this again tomorrow morning. Y'all stay safe out there and have a fantastic remainder of your Memorial Day weekend.